In the latest episode of the summer, I turned pretty really shifted gears in a way I wasn't fully expecting. Because for the most part, the show has already tied up the major storylines from the final book. Aside from the short epilogue, we're basically at the finish line of Jenny Han's original trilogy. Yet somehow, the show has left itself 3 whole episodes to play with. And that's where things get really interesting, because now it feels like we're stepping into uncharted territory. Belly is headed to Paris. Stephen and Denise have landed on staying friends and business partners, though the sparks between him and Taylor are far from gone. And Laurel and John seem to be rekindling something that feels long overdue. On top of that, Lucinda is slowly reclaiming her life after everything her ex put her through. Those threads are essentially wrapped up, or at least on a stable path. What's left hanging, and what the show has decided to end Last Kiss with, is Belly and Conrad. That moment in the airport, Belly sitting alone, about to take off for Paris, only to look across the room and see Conrad, was such a deliberate choice. It wasn't random, and it wasn't subtle. The show wanted to leave us hanging with the idea that no matter how much Belly tries to move forward, Conrad will always be this gravitational pull in her life. You can see it in her expression, this mix of surprise, hesitation, and maybe even a flicker of hope. Conrad isn't just any ghost from her past. He represents all the complicated choices she's made up to this point. And now, with them being in the same space again, the show is teasing whether she'll take the chance to finally say something, or whether the distance between them will keep growing. What makes this cliffhanger sting is how much Belly still has left to figure out about herself. This season has done a lot to highlight her immaturity, the mistakes she's made, and the fact that she's still learning how to stand on her own. Paris feels like the right move for her. Time away, time to reflect, time to grow without being defined by whichever Fisher brother she's tethered to. But then the writers drop Conrad back into the picture at the very last second, almost daring Belly to confront what she's really running from. Is she ready to have that conversation? Is she ready to face the reality that Conrad is more than just unfinished business? I think what makes this ending work so well is the uncertainty. Belly and Conrad's story doesn't have a neat bow around it, and honestly, that's what makes it compelling. They've hurt each other, they've misunderstood each other, and yet there's this undeniable chemistry that the show keeps coming back to. So the big question now is, does this airport encounter set them back on the path toward reconciliation, or is it just another reminder that they're not ready for each other yet? And that's where I'd love to hear from you. Do you think Belly should take this chance to finally talk to Conrad? Or would it be better for her to walk away and focus on Paris, on herself, and on figuring out who she is without him? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because I feel like fans are going to be split down the middle on this one, and I'm really curious to see where you all stand.